when you ask someone for something, you could do it so differently. You could do it in a way that it's a demand. Oh, you have to do this thing for me. Sometimes that works depending on the leverage that you have. You can ask for it as a favor. And sometimes that works depending on whether the other side owes you a favor. But sometimes you could be creative about it and you can ask for it in a way you don't even ask for it. You just kind of lead the other person to offer you the thing that you want. And that's where I think my creativity comes in, because I often help clients navigate difficult people in their lives. Sometimes I feel like more of a therapist than a lawyer. When partners come to me and they want to separate, or there's a conflict, I literally call them business divorces. There's as much emotion that goes into these business divorces as there is in actual divorces. Thankfully, there aren't any custody battles of kids. It's still quite intricate and quite difficult, and it's really not black and white at all. I feel like I do better for my clients in helping them sort of navigate the negotiation than doing it myself. Like sometimes I'll tell a client, given what you've told me, I don't think you should get a lawyer involved at this point, because sometimes that causes hostility. The other side might get scared. What kind of a message are you sending if you all of a sudden come in with an attorney? And so what we'll do in instances like this is I literally will tell the client what to say. Like sometimes, I'll just send them text messages that they'll copy and paste to the other side as if it were them. And that's kind of how we navigate the issue. And I find it very, very, very fascinating. It really is all about the mindset and the psychology and the way that you set up your ask and the way that you go about it. And sometimes people will call me and they'll say, so-and-so has to do this for me, otherwise I'm gonna do blah because I've got, information on them. And I'll say, okay, well, if you come out at them like this, then, they might get scared and hostile and not give you what you want. How about we, allude to the fact that that's something that you have in your back pocket, but don't make it a threat. That will produce a different result, because that will show the other side, remind them that, oh, shit, I better be nice, or I better give this person what they want, because if I don't, X, Y, and Z could happen. But you're not coming at it as an outright threat. That usually doesn't lead to anything good. It's like chess. I think I compare what I do a lot to chess, because you anticipate the moves basically. Part of what makes me so good at what I do is that I have this ability to really quickly gauge and anticipate many, many, many steps ahead, right? Because if you only sort of look at one or two and you don't look at step three, you might screw up in the process.